Anything that you ask me, did I deny it?
No.
I'm just I'm like the coolest homie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yo, like, this dude is like with the shits.
Yeah.
Like, if you said like, yo, let's go like skydiving, I'm not going to negate it. Even though I don't want to go skydiving, right? I'm just not a party pooper. You feel me? I'm going to do everything but some crack.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Road Trip. In today's episode, I'm back in one of my favourite cities. You already know, I'm back in Philadelphia, and today I'm going to be interviewing another artist that was actually on my list of people that I've been wanting to interview from Philly, Quilly. And I've heard that he's actually such good vibes. I've heard that he's funny and he's just a super cool person, and I'm so excited to meet him and interview him and see what we get up to. And y'all gonna be coming with me, so make sure you guys like, comment and subscribe, and let's get into the video. So, what is your name and where are you from?
My name Quilly. I'm from Philly.
And how would you describe growing up in Philadelphia?
Love. It's love, it's community, it's togetherness, it's struggle, you know. You go through a lot coming up. You get that experience, and that's what makes you.
Growing up, did you always have a passion for music? Where did that come from? How did you become a rapper? What was the story behind Quilly? How did that character come about, starting from the music?
My father is a chef. He a 5-star culinary chef, and he's into old blues, Miles Davis, the Thelonious Monk. He go that way with music, and my mom, she was on her joy, pump it up, and rain, oh, sunshine. So as she cleaning up, you know, I'm getting a little bit of that, you know, Saturday, Sunday, she cleaning up and all that, banging the music, I'm getting that mixed with the Miles Davis and the blues and the saxophone, and it's just a mixture. And then that's just the early stages of it. And then, you know, we hear Beanie Sigel, and we hear, you know, just the wave of state property, the wave of Young Chris, the wave of you know, going into Gilly and Spade and the major figures, and that, you know, clash and that togetherness, it teach you competition, you know what I mean? Because they had a competition. It's like hip-hop is competition. It's not just all like R&B and, you know, love and we are the world type time, you know. It's competition. I'm hot, oh, you hot too? Come on, let's see who the hottest. You know what I mean? Just in a nutshell. So I just say it's a bunch of things that just inspired my music and my passion for it, you know what I mean? But the earlier stages, that was just, you know, in-house, you know, just hearing that music, coming up, waking up, you know, just getting your groove on while you're doing your chores and all that, like, I'm saying the basics of it. And then, you know, my personal wave of me inserting myself into it is like, yo, I think I could do this. You know what I mean? Let me try this. And then it turns into therapy to me writing and no one hearing it, and I'm just doing it for myself, and I'm in that mirror, you know, giving myself the bars just in my room and spitting my own shit to myself and nobody hearing it. And then it's just that therapy of, oh, I know how to do this shit. Oh, I got it. Now let me go outside. Yo, you like this joint? And that's in the neighborhood, and I'm hot in the neighborhood. And then now we just going on a, you know, let's come up to your high school at the let out, and whoever hot, let's just cipher. That was always my trick to get people to get embarrassed, you know what I mean? Because just before the cameras, before social media, it was just, you had to be there. So you pull up to the high schools from Philadelphia to the county. Who nice? Let's cipher. Let's cipher. And then I just turn in and smoke you. You know what I mean?
Do you remember your first ever time in the studio, when you first put your paws, no diddy, your mouth to the mic?
No diddy, yes. It was my next door neighbor. Shout out to Sean. Sean and his brother Sharif. Sharif passed away. We was recording on a computer, like super ghetto, super ratchet, like on a hustle and flow type tip, like Terrence Howard hustle and flow tip, and that was also just so we could hear it and hear how it sound and stuff like that. That wasn't me giving it to the masses and running through Philadelphia and I'm lit now. That was just me trying it out. So that was my first times of recording.
Okay, cool. And in terms of like your relationships with other Philly rappers, who was the most like, I was gonna say, how do I word it? Who do you have the most, the strongest relationship with in Philadelphia from when you started till now?
All right, so when I first started, I don't think I really had any relationships that I do now.
Okay.
The relationships I had was like the people that was in the high schools that was hot, and you know what I mean? Those was my rapper relationships when I first started. You know what I mean? People that was, you know, I didn't really have a relationship on that level when I first started. But as of right now, you see me and Beans, you know what I mean? No Diddy on the phone till 2, 3 in the morning, you know what I mean? Skrilla, you feel me? Free FS the Bender.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Baby Bloody, you know what I mean? May Allah rest his soul, YBC Dude. I notice every time I say his name, you get real emotional, and I remember your relationship, so I ain't really want to touch on that name. But yeah, I'm just telling you my truth, Khadijah, you feel me? Who else? Spade from Major Figures. I'll be sitting here naming like the whole Philadelphia, seriously, if we was to get into that. But those were more like, these like the closer, you know? And I ain't told the Spade in a minute, but he actually gave me a bag when he first came home and got me a nice rap situation with some music, so I always shout him out. You always remember who feeds you.
Yeah.
Right?
You gain power from absence.
Look.
Yeah, we were just talking about this.
Cause she was like, damn, and you don't really be in Philly. Like, Quill, you don't really, like, why you don't really be on Haines Street in Germantown? And
You know what? Listen, I'm gonna tell you why. Look, you gain power by absence. You want me to give you an example?
yes.
Some stuff gets seen.
What's up, my boy?
Look, I'm gonna tell you this. Some people.
Good night. Oh yeah, have a good night.
We filming.
Good night, man.
Some people get seen. Some people get sighted.
Some people get seen, some people get sighted. Can you break that analogy down?
Alright, big stars, right? Big whoever it is. Somebody might say, I mean, example, somebody might see Prince. Her, she might, she might say Prince was just seeing Prince at da-da-da. But Michael Jackson gets cited. We just got a sighting of Michael Jackson in whatever country he at.
We just got a sighting of Michael Jackson. We just seen Prince.
Yeah, but Mike got cited.
Understood.
Because you don't see him like that. So Mike come out mad, whatever on his face, but you know his silhouette. But what? Yo, that's Mike. He got cited.
Wow.
Cause you don't see him. That's why when he come out on stage, he can stand there for 10 minutes. People screaming. Fainting, falling out. They done paid $1,500 for a ticket and saw him take his glasses off. They done passed out. Ain't even see the concert.
Cause of his shock value and his mystery.
Why you so crazy? It's mystique. Yeah, you wanna be mystique about yourself. Like, if somebody see you like all the time, you just round there. They could just pull up round there. They're like, damn, Quill popped out.
Damn. Quill popped out. Damn. I like the sound of that.
Yeah.
That's how it be though.
You ain't go to joint. No. Such and such was dead. Such and such was dead. Man popped out.
Mm-hmm.
Popped out. See, there's a difference.
Like I did at the boxing joint today.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Will popped out.
Wow. And I was in that motherfucker for 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
You popped out.
Mm-hmm.
Shot fired.
Yeah.
Bro, niggas cling on to your every word. You know why?
Wow.
You never know what you want to hear from Will. So they hold on it. Your shit is just so natural. Like, bro, you don't even gotta rap no more for real. All you gotta do is just be you, especially in the city of Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
Can't nobody say top 5 without mentioning you. In Philly.
Damn.
I don't give you arguments.
We got
I
that on
might
tape.
run down my top. You know, a top 5 might change by the week. Depending on who I'm listening to.
If you look at the releases, they're all singles, and we're about to drop an album. When you drop singles, that keeps you more relevant, you know, because nowadays people have short attention spans. So if you keep trying to drop albums and albums, it's like sometimes albums don't stick, but a single, some people could hold on to a single a little bit more. Times have changed. Because you said I used to drop them and all that. I used to drop albums with 20 plus songs and 29 songs, but times have changed. So the way I keep myself relevant with music is by giving them, I spoon feed them. I give them singles bi-weekly and, you know, monthly, just like that, along with the episodes of the podcast. So I don't like releasing you know, albums back to back. I don't have a manager. I have a business partner.
Okay.
All right, so I'm more so like it's more so like a Birdman and Slim type of thing with being my business partner, because I take myself out of artist mode and I handle the music business 95% of the time. Even though I love rap, that's just the hat I wear. So I say it's the experience. It's not so much that somebody could teach you this. You have to fuck up a lot of times. You know, you got to take a lot of shots and miss them. You know what I mean? I always shoot my shot. Remember I tell you? So you got to. You know what I mean? I'd rather 1,000 miss buckets than 0 shots taken at all. So that was just the experience that I learned. The business, and oh man, we invested in this club, or we invested in this venue and we actually lost, and damn man, this was a bad night, or damn man, why did we do it on this day? Fucking Beyonce has a concert. Damn, we flopped. And it's a learning experience. You have to learn, you know. So it's like I appreciate those times. I appreciate that learning experience. That gives me the knowledge, and is better than someone teaching it to me. You know what I mean?
You can experience it firsthand.
Yes.
What's the biggest L you've taken when it comes to like the music business that you can share?
I'd say going into my first situation that Spade put me on, I didn't sell any of my publishing, but I would have kept an album, and instead of giving the album away to the label that I was messing with, it's an independent Philly label. So instead of giving that one album that I should have kept as my baby, I gave that album away to them just for some upfront cash. When that album is still doing numbers, and it could have been my baby still. So that was just like a learning experience. That I had to, you know what I mean?
What advice would you give to...
Because that's not a part of my catalog, it's a part of their catalog.
Yeah, no, I understand. What is some advice that you would give to someone that's like in hip-hop or is interested in like music and stuff coming up? What advice would you give to them?
Okay, so you have your team. You listen to your team, but you gotta do you. Yeah, so... simple as that. I wasn't even gonna make it long and drawn out. You gotta do you, no matter what. You got your team, you got, you know, your business partner, your manager, your role management, you got your engineer, you got your producer. Everybody got an input. You got the homies around you, you got the lattes telling you, you should make something for the girls. You should do something for the club. Cool. I'm going to listen. But when I step inside that booth, I'm going to do me. You know what I mean? And that's what makes the best artists. You know what I mean? I take it back to artist development. I do artist development to myself, like, you know what I mean? Just like how you were saying, oh, I just ate Jamaican and all that. Well, I'm fasting, you know? And it's about discipline. So it's like certain things I won't do, certain places I won't go. This is a part of my artist development, you know what I mean? That I won't allow myself to do.
Speaking of places that you won't go, Chicago? Is that a place you'll be visiting anytime soon?
Like right now, YG on a young boy tip, YG Teck, west side of Baltimore.
Baltimore, yeah, all day long. Yeah, he be talking that. Yeah, he talk that talk. Yup. That's that get back. You want to run that shit up music. Yup.
Yeah.
Yup.
Yeah.
Damn.
Like young boy might be
I'm trying to go home right away.
how Jeezy was for
Yo, we
us,
filming.
I brought you here.
how God he was for us. Yeah, YG Teck gonna be like that for the new young boys. Like when Jeezy popped, when you heard Jeezy, when you heard Gotti, you knew they was hands on. You couldn't get that intricate. Yeah, you had to be hands on.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
around.
Right.
You couldn't just see it.
You can tell the difference too. You can tell the difference. You know we know what's going on. You feel me? Yup. Real shit. Man, listen, we go. I'm gonna finish this joint with her. I'm gonna hit you top of the day, inshallah, so we can wrap and set our shit up, man. We carry from there, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Assalamu alaikum.
I said, man, shit, I'm about to go moonwalk up that motherfucker. Shit, y'all motherfucker look like Indianapolis, man. That shit look like Milwaukee or something, man.
Can you please tell me what's going on? Because I logged in on my Instagram yesterday. Day before, no, it was yesterday morning, and I was like, oh no, he's going at it, and I was like, why is he going at the O'Blockians? I was like, what's going on?
All right, so when people ask me, when you jump in my DM with a certain energy, you gotta watch it. Like, you gotta watch, because I wouldn't jump in your DM with a certain energy, you know, especially if I'm not, like, I don't know you enough to jump in your DM. So it's like I take things the wrong way, like, you know what I mean? And it's like when I'm doing interviews, I stand on what I say, and whatever I say, I mean it. It's from the bottom of my heart, you know. So you don't tell me, well, this is this, and you don't know the whole story. And I know what the rest of America and the rest of the planet is seeing, and that's enough. You feel me? Nigga, y'all niggas is down what I said y'all was down. You understand? Don't tell me no details and all that. Matter of fact, stop typing and go get active, right? You want that story on that. We gonna get to that, but I can't. It's just unfolding, right?
Right.
I'm great at guarding my tongue, so that's why I'm a great interviewer, because it's like, I know you want the whole joint, but it just happened, Khadijah. Yeah. So we gonna break that down on a, you understand what I'm saying? We gonna go there, but I know how to clip form. I know the right things to say. I know I know the art of relevancy, you know, and I just guard my tongue, you know. There's certain things I will say, there's certain things I won't say. On a level of Charleston White and the distasteful things like that, I have kids and all that. I have a family, so there's certain things I won't say. There's certain limits. I have morals. Let's say that. But when you tell me in my DM that I don't know things and I need to look further into it, and I'm just going off the internet and all that, we all going off of the internet. You understand what I'm saying? Just like if you see me, something happen to me, what you gonna say? You gonna talk shit about me? Oh, this nigga just got licked. Oh, he just got robbed. And because you're calling what you see.
Yeah.
It is what it is. I'm saying what I see and what everybody else in America sees, you know? So you can't tell me to go research, and I don't got time to do all that. What I tell, man, I ain't reading all that shit, man. Go get back. Go crash the fuck out, man.
Right.
I'm not reading that motherfucking paragraph.
Yeah.
Man. No, because we trying to do this for the community. Well, make country music, make pop, do R&B. Stop making drill music. Right.
Do you get a lot of people like writing?
Then y'all niggas on cups, man. Stop asking my baby for cash apps and motherfucking rides and all that too, man. Real rap. Y'all niggas on fucking cups, man. And my motherfucking DM, man. Go crash out and go get some paper, man. How's y'all even writing these long messages? Ain't y'all phone ringing?
Right.
Like, what the fuck? My phone be ringing. I can't just be writing, you know, motherfucking Maya Angelou and Milano essay. I got shit to do. Ask my motherfucking baby for cash apps and all. You think you could just send something small because my bitch acting crazy? Y'all niggas on cups. Y'all had all cups conversations with my baby. This shit. We ain't gonna go there.
Do you get people writing you a lot, like paragraphs of stuff trying to explain themselves to you in the DMs? You was mentioning about when people in the comments and they're just writing.
Yeah, and then I say just 4 words, and then that just make them even mad. Like, it's just like, why would you even waste your time and play on the internet with me?
How did you learn the internet?
Experience, studying,
Yeah.
trial and error.
Yeah.
Posting some shit and that shit getting 5 likes, and I'm like, damn, why is it not popping?
Yeah.
You gotta make mistakes with this shit.
Yeah.
I done took a fucking whole 3 days shooting this video. This shit only got 10 comments and 100 likes. What am I doing wrong? Let me try to post another one. Oh, it's picking up a little bit. Oh, okay, that was the... See, I'm not gonna give up the whole formula because it's for me to know and for them to find out. So, you know what I mean?
It seems like you're a trial and error type of person. Like, you're not afraid of trying, which a lot of people are. They don't want to try, so they just don't do it. Where did you get that from?
Just wanting to win. My mantra is let's ball. My mantra is simple, let's ball. Oh, nah, let's ball. Like, let's ball, let's get to it. Like, you know what I mean? So you gotta fail. And if you don't try, alright, so if you're not doing shit, of course you're not gonna fail. You ain't even doing shit. You ain't got no fucking motion. How you gonna try? No risk, no reward. You gotta try something. Even when I did the podcast, I had to try it out.
Who came up with that idea? Obviously, you, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but now the team. Remember I said listening to the team? So collectively, you know what I mean? Like, yo, listen, you got this, babe. You gotta have 7. What Fatboy say? You gotta have 7 streams of income. Yep, you gotta have 7 streams of income. You can't just limit yourself to one thing. And then with rapping nowadays, it doesn't just take off with just being a rapper. You got to be able to talk and have eloquence, and you got to be entertaining. Like, you got to fucking, people got to want to see you. You can't just be doing interviews for a fucking hour and it's just you just talking about man and rah and fucking nana on your fucking block. Like, who the fuck cares? I don't even know them people.
Why do you think people still do that?
Is because they're stuck in their square, they're stuck in their box, and a lot of people don't leave their box. They're only in their area, they're only in their community. You know what I mean? I'm talking about, like, you know, some people don't even, you know, they might go to the local avenue rather than going to the mall, rather than going to King of Prussia Mall. Man, fuck it, I'm going to the Ave. So if you're stuck in this box and you only dealing with these people, that's how big your network is going to be. Your network is only big as your net worth. Your net worth is only big as your network.
Right. Do you think you was ever stuck in that box at one point?
Yes, for sure, for years.
Couldn't
get me off of Haines Street. You couldn't get me off of my block. What? Man, tell them niggas come right here. I'm gonna be right here.
Yeah.
Yo, but such and such wanna meet you, man. We got DJ Academics and, man, tell that nigga I'm right here in the projects, man. You know what I mean? My motherfucking phone ringing. Yo, but listen, you don't want to go do such and such in New York? Let's do it next week. Let's just keep prolonging shit because I didn't want to leave my box, my square. I was stuck in that box.
You were saying earlier to me, we were talking about journeys, and you were saying earlier how everyone has to go through that journey. What got you out of the box? How did you transition into I'm pretty sure you was in the box, then you was another person, and then you are what you are today, right? So what got you to transition from being in that box? You also called yourself the underdog. You felt like an underdog. Was that like why she was in the box you felt, or was that when you transitioned into?
All the time.
Okay.
All the time, and I love the feeling. And I heard Bernard Hopkins say that, because Bernard Hopkins started boxing when he was 22. Most people start boxing when they fucking 6, you know? And for him to become the world champion, and he started boxing at 22, was like, god damn. It's like a motherfucker that just started playing football at 30 type shit. You feel me? It's like you flourished in your own path. He flourished, that was his journey. Because only Bernard Hopkins could do that, you know? I'm flourishing in my own path because only I can do this, you know? I literally came at everybody in Philadelphia, and everybody in Philadelphia loves me. You know what I mean? You just left. How do you feel about it?
What, Philadelphia?
No, I'm saying, how do you feel about what people feel about me?
People love you. People, yeah.
Okay, so I am also the person that comes at everybody and their grandmother. So you just said everywhere I went, they were saying your name and they love you and they talk about you, because it's the way I'm doing it. I'm not doing it distasteful. I don't diss the dead. This isn't O-Block. This isn't Parkway. And I said, I don't diss the dead. I diss niggas while they living. I don't get these bitches shit the whole time she say is given. Product of my, come on, man. Like, I give it to them. You understand what I'm saying? It ain't what you say, it's how you say it. It ain't what you do, it's how you do it. You know what I mean? Everything I'm doing is with grace. Khadijah, I told you not one time that you was gonna come around me and see no drugs, no guns. We not about to be in the camera with Dracos, switches, buttons. We don't do that. We're grown. It's class. I carry myself a different way. You do that with the baby bloodies and all that down 26 in the little block. They my puppies.
Right.
You go do that with them.
We're in the county right
And
now.
go chill with the crackheads and the zombies and all that. I don't do that.
Yeah.
I'm above that. I can't. I protect women and children. Why the hell would I want you back Haines Street in the middle of a war zone?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I want you in Nova Scotia. I want you in Dawson's Creek. I'm not putting you in harm's way. I don't even be in a fucking project in harm's way. So now I'm gonna wait till you come from London and say, come on, we about to go down 26 in the little block. Yo, you got the Draco? Yo, y'all niggas know what it is, man. Oh, block, y'all ain't ready for this shit. I'm up here and up here and down here. It come from here and here. Then it comes off the tongue.
Now your girls in that deep
Are you trying to figure out what outfit to wear?
No. For the first joint, I'm gonna go right here with this. I'm gonna go with that hoodie right there, that black and red one over there, with this hat right here. You know what I mean? Still give them a little bit of spazzatura. That's from Italy. That's putting a little bit of swagger on it. So you know what I mean? I don't just wear my shit like a baseball coach. You know, they could go that way, but the hat go from here to there to, you know, a little bit of swag on it. You know. It's calm. It's all how you feel, man. It's like, you know what I mean, whatever you want to do. You know what I mean? It ain't really, you can't overthink it. You can't overthink it, you know? I'm loving this right here with this too. I just put the, cause it's fall. It's fall, so you gotta give them no bullshit, you know what I mean?
I like how you're thinking about like stuff like that.
In my little zone over there. See?
You know you're ready.
Oh, just talk your shit.
You know, we outside, you know what I'm saying? We do this shit from the ground up. We do this for the hustlers around the globe. We don't just do it for the hustlers in the trip. We do it for all the hustlers. I don't care where you from. That's what we do it for, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? We gonna keep doing this shit till we 83. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, till we 183, you dig? So,
I know that's right.
you know, we ain't gonna stop. We hustling.
Yep.
We ain't gonna stop. And I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. All that shit, shit chatter. You know what I'm saying? We outside.
How close are you with your family?
I love my family, and family is everything. You know, it's like, I don't do certain things because of my family. I don't say certain things because of my family. I don't treat women certain ways because of my family. You know what I mean? I come in at a certain time because of my family, and whatever else we got to do, we could finish that shit when the sun rise, God willing. You know, that's all it's about for real, and that makes a man, because the man is going to go out every day to provide for his family. That puts the hustle in a man, that puts the ambition in a man, that put the fire under your ass. You know what I mean?
What's the kind of end goal? What's something that you would love to do for like your missus, your daughters and stuff like that? What's like a thing that you are working or striving towards to do?
I love Arizona. I love people know this too. I have so many different names for it, but that's my peace haven, like, you know, because it's not California with all the traffic and, you know, everything, the glamour and glitch that come with California. It's not Texas, because Texas is the new, you know, hot spot right now. And it's not the East Coast. So I want to get a nice, like, I wouldn't say ranch home, because that sounds like so like cliche, but I want to get some land over there, and I want to have like a getaway. Not that I'm living over there forever, because I'm an East Coast nigga. I love it, and I love it over here. But I want that to be my peace haven for me and my family. You know what I mean? Just on the chill. And I'm not going to say the spot. Arizona big as shit. I'm not going to say the spot exactly, because niggas going to be on it. You feel me? But it's so relaxing over there, and I turn to a whole different person. It's like, you know, I'm at that's my utopian society. You know? I go over there and go into a bubble where as though I could walk around in Crocs and flip-flops and ball shorts and a tank top, you know, and just go live and do this, and won't nobody in the world know where I'm at. And I did it several different times, and people say, yo, you in Cali, yo, he in LA, yo, you over here, he in Calabasas. And I'm like, yup.
Hell no.
I never even said no. I just agreed with them. I said, I'm where? Oh yeah, yup. But nobody knows where I'm at. And this is my personal, like, it's not my land, but this is the only spot that nobody else knows. And I don't see anybody else, because when I go to Atlanta, I see everybody else. When I go to Miami, down to Yams, I see everybody else. When I go to LA, I see everybody else. New York, I see everybody else. This spot in Arizona I'm talking about is me and some senior citizens or something like that, and they don't even know me.
Nice. And you were saying earlier that you're full of energy, and speaking of like having your
Through the roof.
Through the roof. How do you relax?
I do grounding, like earthing, you know, like a tree hugger, like a hippie.
Are you?
Yes.
We need to go hug a tree.
For sure.
We've got to go do that. I've never done that before.
Okay, I got a few spots we can go to.
What is the most money you've made from music, or like a booking, or like a feature?
I say off of one song I grossed 55,000. So gross, you know, I bought home. I think it hit like 60 or it was like 60 something, but I grossed 55. Matter of fact, if I grossed 55, it hit like 70. Yeah, I just ain't want to lie and boost the numbers up, but I know I took that home, and that was off of a song called Real One, and I performed that at Powerhouse at Wells Fargo. Remember I told you when I go back I want to be at Wells Fargo, so that's in my head, like, you know, it's like I like doing, you know, major things on that type time. So it's like to get back to the meat and potatoes, that was it was the most major outbreak song. Like, that's why I said Wells Fargo, because it took me there. It took me to performing with Chris Brown, not opening up, headlining with Chris Brown, Young Jeezy. Like, you know, understand what I'm saying? So that one song right there, it grossed the most for me. And I'm just saying off of one song, you know? I'm not saying off of shows and bookings and projects and all around, you know, getting this upfront increment from like the label I told you, the underground Philadelphia label, the independent Philadelphia label, because that was also broken down in increments. But that was a nice amount of some paper right there. Me having that experience in my own hometown, that was like another big, time that I saw a lot of money just off of music and stuff like that. And merchandise too. My merchandise go crazy. Like my website is nodiddy.net, and I sell everything on there. You could just go get the bloody merchandise. How I always say bloody, and what I mean, baby bloody. We actually about to put that on there. Bloody, the county boys, cause I'm always in the counties and stuff. So I got the County Boy USA merch. So not just music, like merch. Merch did a lot for me. I don't got a specific number on it. My business partner, he got everything written down and tallied up and stuff like that. Like everything is in files. Like from the time I started, he has. I'm talking about the time I started charting and stuff like that. Then I also have an album that did big. Haynes and Money charted number 5 on the Billboard chart. So I'll send you that so you can post it. Nothing I'm saying is a lie. But yeah, like when I got that 55 off of just that one song, I was just like, and it take like a few months for you to actually get like your distro kid and stuff like that. It's not like if I make the song on Monday, I get the check Friday. So that took it took 5 or 6 months from the time that I made the song, and it had the most traction, and it took me out the Philadelphia box. Remember that box I was telling you that some people are stuck in? It took me out that box, and it took me to the West Coast and down south in Texas, how we were saying with Sean Cotton in Dallas, Texas and stuff. It just took me everywhere just off of that one song. That's why I keep repeating that, because I'm so hyped, like, you know what I mean? And I have a lot of songs, but that one song, you know what I mean?
What did you spend it on? What's your biggest purchase?
I don't want to say any cribs or anything like that, because then
that don't count.
Let me see.
And do you regret it?
I say one of them new Scat Pack Chargers, man, because I did it on the strength of my little. That was Baby Bloody's idea, and you know what I mean. It was just oh come on, just do it, and it's just like, bro, no, bro, and it's just like I didn't even get a chance to enjoy that because it's like they just wrecked the whole shit. So it's like I be doing a lot of shit to please the Baby Bloodies and to like make them happy, and no Diddy, like I'm not on no Diddy shit, like. But it's like I be wanting to be the thorough OG, like man, Bloody let us rock with the wheel and all that. Oh, let's get the keys, huh? You know what I mean? I be wanting to be like cool as shit, and sometimes that shit be like a smack in the face sometimes.
I understand. And moving on to your religion, something that I also wanted to talk to you about.
Yes.
What does that mean to you? How has that kept you grounded? And when did you become Muslim?
I was born Muslim. You just for me it's like foundation, and it give me balance. So without it, I'm just running around just doing me, whatever the fuck I want to do. You feel me, right? If I want to be deep in the streets, right? If I want to go federal, I'ma jump in that bag. But it give me foundation to bring it back in. You feel me? And with the prayer, with the salat, you get a chance to sit with yourself. And that's exactly what you're doing. You're actually, in one position of the prayer, you're sitting with yourself, in moments of silence and peace and tranquility. And you, 5 times a day, you just boxing out the whole world. We call it the dunya, this worldly life. And the life after is called the ikra. You feel me? It's the ikra. It's the hereafter. Yes. So my name is Aquil, and the phonetics of that in English is AQL. So in Arabic is different. In English it would be AQUIL, which you saying everything and spelling it all out, but it would be Aquil, like Akhil. Like, you know what I mean? You just saying it like that. And it means smart, knowledgeable, and intellectual. That's like really my name. So it's like, do I live up to it?
Yes. Absolutely.
Thank you.
And I also want to talk to you about your tattoos. Which is your favorite tattoo and the one that kind of means the most to you? I feel like it kind of intertwines into one, but I don't know.
Okay, so this is one of my favorites, and the one that mean the most to me is right here. This my firstborn. This my son. It's my baby Noah right there. You know what I mean? And it's so special because, of course, that's my son, but I have a special hairline, and it's almost like my eyebrows connect to my hair, and then I got all this hair right here, and then I got hair coming down my nose, and then I got hair growing over the tat.
You're just hairy.
Yeah, so if I don't get a shape up, you won't see it. I'll have hair growing over that tat. I'll damn near have hair down, like, I'm from back in the day. Theo Huxtable off Bill Cosby, the Cosby Show, his drink came down here, you know what I mean? Theo Huxtable shit was from here with it, you know what I mean? But it's like, that's a blessing where we from, because a lot of people got, you know, pushback, you know, drop top drinks and all that with the receding drinks, you feel me? Receding hairline, so that's a blessing, man. And alhamdulillah, all praise to Allah. I thank God for that, you know. It's a blessing, seriously, not even on no joke and shit. Like, you know, to just, you know, have my full drink right now at this big age. It's like, and I'm not even 40, I'm 38. I just be gassing it. Like, I be trolling my age, all that shit. You know what I mean? But that's one of the tattoos that means a lot to me. What else? Right here we have, this is so fucking ratchet and ghetto. We have 5858 and 1212, and these are crack bags from bagging up crack cocaine, you know, and I got this at a young age.
That's crazy.
This is kind of like a regret tattoo, but I don't have any regrets because it's a part of my journey, you know. So I look at this and I remember and I say, yeah,
you was bagging that shit up.
Yeah, but I also say, yeah, nigga, you made it past that.
Yeah.
On a growth. That's growth.
It is.
You made it past that, man. Yeah, and then you look at your nails. I always tell niggas, man,
and they clean, polished.
Man, you know,
like you did that.
It's like, you feel me? My mom used to always tell me, if your nails dirty, your ass dirty.
Okay.
Because how did you play with the water? How did you touch any water?
Yeah.
So I know your ass dirty if your nails dirty, because if you got in the shower, automatically your nails gonna be clean. You touch the water. So if your nails dirty, your ass dirty.
My pops always mentioned to me about my shoes. Always keep clean shoes. If you have clean shoes, if you have dirty shoes, then it's like, I don't know what you have going on. My dad always used to make me scrub me and my brother outside on a Sunday, like with a bucket of our shoes. Yeah, we used to have to do that to keep that shit clean.
Your father, I salute your father, because he taught you morals and foundation. Anything that you ask me, did I deny it?
No.
I'm just I'm like the coolest homie.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, yo, like, this dude is like with the shits.
Yeah.
Like, if you said like, yo, let's go like skydiving, I'm not going to negate it. Even though I don't want to go skydiving, right? I'm just not a party pooper. You feel me? I'm going to do everything but some crack.
Wait, so that means you're not... that means you're not scared of anything?
No, I'm not scared of anything.
Okay.
No, I'm not.
Okay. Alright, moving on back to the music. Herbo and Moneybagg Yo have released a song called Feet on Land. Have you heard of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody tagging me in a post. It's like thousands of people. You can look on it. It's right on Moneybagg Yo page. Every post. He put up 3 posts. Each post they tagging me.
Yeah.
And I'm just on there just saying nice things and just... Because it's positive.
Yeah.
I'm not there to bring negative energy on a positive situation, you know?
Where do you come up with your one-liners?
Naturally. It's all natural.
Okay.
You know what I mean? All of that shit natural. It's organic. And that's the best thing about it. Remember before the camera started, you was like, Quilly, you want to go over some of these questions? What'd I say?
Hell no. You was like, organic, natural shit.
Because I would be premeditating a response. And then when the camera get on, my response wouldn't be, you know, exclusive. And it wouldn't have the shock value of how this is going to go through the moon. It's going to go viral.
And my last question is, well, second to last question is, you don't call yourself Mills anymore. I asked someone, what do you think I should ask, Quilly? And they said, why does he not call himself Mills anymore?
Okay. All right. One, you don't have to feel like you are on any time limit. We could do this shit till 4 a.m. You understand? I love talking shit. No, look at me. I love this shit.
Okay.
You understand?
Yeah.
Like, cause you was like, oh, this is the second to the last. You do not have. There's no time limit on my wave.
Okay.
I do this shit from sunrise to sunfall. I swear to God, like on a wake up, like wiping the eyes, I could cut my phone on and go viral, and I did it plenty of times.
Yeah.
You understand? With coal in my eyes.
Yeah.
Slobber coming down my motherfucking face.
Yeah.
You know how motherfuckers always got hurry up and the girls want to put their
Yep.
makeup on and all. Man, my shit'll be from here. Hey yo, on some real shit, ain't nobody fucking with me. I do this shit. Y'all niggas ain't. It's natural.
Yeah.
It's nothing scripted. It's nothing I have to look at and oh yeah, so listen, the old block shit. Oh yeah, yo, make sure y'all check out my podcast. Talk about oh yeah, let me talk about the RE and Moneybagg, yo. Oh yeah, G Herbo, that's fake.
Yeah.
And people could read right through it.
Yeah.
And it doesn't go viral.
Yeah.
You have to be real. It has to be genuine. That's the only way it's going to go viral. That's the only way people going to embrace it.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Mm-hmm. You didn't answer my question.
Oh shit. Wow. Yo, I said everything but answering her question. I'm sorry. Please ask it again.
Why do you not call yourself Mills anymore?
Okay, because you got Stephanie Mills. Actually, Stephanie Mills is the one that's on that new TikTok that's going viral. I never knew love like this before. When they said, I paid my such and such to be a backup dancer on TikTok.
No, I've not seen the trend.
Okay.
Is that a trend?
That's a super viral. That's the #1 viral trend on TikTok, and her name is Stephanie Mills.
Okay.
And they clashed it with a hip hop beat. She was a singer in the '80s. You got Stephanie Mills, you got General Mills, you got Meek Mills, you got Foreman Mills, you got everything that's just Mills. So when you go to YouTube and you go to Google searches and all that, you have a lot of different things that's attached to me.
Mm-hmm.
But when you type in Quilly, nothing is attached to Quilly besides my face and my name, my face, name, and brand.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only thing that's attached when you type in Quilly. There's no other artist in the world named Quilly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And lastly, is there anything else that you want to say to the people? Any advice that you want to give to the people?
Whatever y'all want to do, right? Instead of saying like, yo, listen, I'm about to do this, and turn your about to I'm doing this. I just did that. That's completed. Because the more and more you procrastinate, the more and more you push something back, you're procrastinating, and that shit just will never happen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So just I don't want to sound cliche like a fucking Nike commercial, but just do it. My album Beloved is coming out. Me and Your episode is about to drop. Me and Fatboy SSC episode is about to drop. Shout out to V Hustle, the new champion in Philadelphia. Shout out to Boots. Shout out to Danny Garcia. You know, Philadelphia just winning, man. We looking good, man. You know what I mean? And this is what I thought Old Block was going to look like. Say no. Next episode, we're going to get deeper into it, you know? I appreciate you, Khadijah.